The Vikings were seafaring people from the late 8th to early 11th century, hailing from the region known as Scandinavia, which includes present-day Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. The Vikings are often portrayed as warriors and raiders, but they were also skilled traders, explorers, and settlers. Here are some key aspects of Viking history and culture. Viking Age. The Viking Age is commonly considered to have begun with the raid on the monastery of Lindisfarne in 793 CE. This period lasted until the Norman conquest of England in 1066 or the death of Harold Hardrada at the Battle of Stamford Bridge in the same year. Seafaring and exploration. The Vikings were exceptional sailors and shipbuilders, known for their long ships, swift and versatile vessels that could navigate both open seas and shallow rivers. This allowed them to explore and raid areas as far as North America, the Mediterranean, and the Middle East. Raiding and warfare. Vikings are often associated with raids on coastal villages and monasteries. While raiding was a significant part of their activities, Vikings were also involved in trade, colonization, and diplomatic relations. Viking raids were not only about plunder, but also about establishing political dominance and expanding trade networks. Trade and commerce. Vikings were active traders, engaging in commerce across Europe and even reaching as far as the Byzantine Empire and the Middle East. They traded goods like furs, amber, and walrus ivory for luxury items such as spices, silks, and precious metals. Social structure. Viking society was organized into a hierarchy with kings or chieftains at the top, followed by warriors, farmers, and slaves. Social status was often determined by a combination of birthright, achievements in battle, and accumulated wealth. Religion. The Vikings practiced Norse paganism and worshipped a pantheon of gods and goddesses, including Odin, Thor, Freya, and Loki. They believed in an afterlife, and warriors who died in battle were thought to go to Valhalla, a great hall in the realm of the gods. Runes and writing. The Vikings had their own runic alphabet, known as the Futhark, which was used for inscriptions on stones, wood, and other surfaces. They left behind runestones that often served as memorials or markers. Settlements and colonization. Vikings established settlements and colonies in various parts of Europe, including the British Isles, Iceland, Greenland, and even briefly in North America, Vinland. These settlements were often established for trade, farming, and other economic activities. Decline. The Viking Age eventually came to an end due to a combination of factors, including the spread of Christianity, the centralization of political power, and changes in trade patterns. Additionally, increased resistance from local populations made Viking raids less viable. Despite their reputation as fierce warriors, the Vikings had a complex and multifaceted culture that encompassed more than just raiding. Today, the legacy of the Vikings can be seen in various aspects of Scandinavian culture, including language, art, and folklore.